Wednesday.
Hump day.
Man, I feel like it's Wednesday times 2.
I felt like it was Thursday today. I was stressing
It's
out
crazy.
about some things, but it's just Wednesday.
I love it. Well, happy Wednesday, everyone. As you all are tuning in, share with us where you're visiting from. Let us know what you've got going on. We are so excited. We have one of our viewers that are normally commenting along with you, Marianne Toffoletto. She's here. She brought cookies from Nashville, and we've just been hanging out. We have Becca's twin here as well. She had a 4-hour cancellation. We're all just
here on Black Friday. You met.
Yes, you got to see Anna decorating a Christmas tree. She had so much fun with Becca. So in today's project, we are getting ready for Valentine's Day. We are so excited for today's project. This is a pillow that Courtney was actually able to sew for us, which we are so excited. This is something that me and Rachel would not ever probably attempt without cursing a lot and being very upset.
Amen.
But here's what we're going to talk about doing today. If you find any really festive pillows that you guys absolutely love, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Marshalls, Ross, Walmart, all of these stores have pre-stuffed pillows. Feel free to purchase a pre-stuffed pillow. It's really easy to apply heat transfer vinyl onto a pre-stuffed pillow, which is really awesome. So we're working with 2 different colors of heat transfer vinyl today. We have our black and then we have an awesome red. So we're super excited for that. And again, guys, be sure to tune in tomorrow, 1:30 p.m. Eastern for our Pro 2 course launch. We are so excited. So many people have already got to see actual sneak peeks of the projects over in the Facebook group. Be sure to check those out. We are so excited. There's going to be giveaways. There's going to be everything going on, and we just cannot wait to share it all with you. So Rachel, I see lots of comments over
here. We have
here.
Comments from everybody. Everybody's telling us where they're visiting from, and we already had a comment on someone thinking that this heart is going to be so hard to weed, and I can't wait for Tanner to show you how easy it is.
Guys, me and Rachel had a coming to Jesus moment because I looked at this and I thought the same thing. I was like, Rachel, what are we doing? This is going to be crazy. But Rachel, let's go ahead and give it away. There's no actual weeding in this cut file.
It's all in the design. It's so cool.
There's nothing. You're not going to have to grab a weeding tool or anything for this entire project, because once you get it started in a corner, you're going to be able to conquer the entire project. So we are super excited for this. And if you guys are not already excited, you're going to love seeing this project come together. We have our Easy Press 9x9 to feature today. So this is really good if you have never been able to do a multi-layer pillow. Get excited. Let us know if you're a first-time visitor so we can welcome you guys to the channel. We are super excited for that, and we cannot wait to share it with you guys. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Tammy, there is no reverse weeding needed. This is honestly just a one weed process. So what we mean is once you peel off that, that first step that we always do, just removing that excess, there's no inner pieces to weed out. So it's going to be a really great project for today. And since everyone apparently is frozen, it'll be a nice simple project that you're going to really enjoy being able to create.
We're frozen with you.
I know. So
I told Becca, Tanner, you're going to get the biggest hit.
Oh Lord.
This morning, my car was iced over the windshield and everything.
Oh,
and I didn't want to wait to let it unthaw to leave, so I just rolled my window down and stuck my head out the window and drove here like
Guys,
that.
this is a problem. If Rachel ever calls me and tells me that she's had a car accident, she moved right over here from me.
I said, Tanner, I'm going to text you and say that I'm late because I ran into traffic.
There's no traffic. Now, Rachel, I do want to let you know it did flood once right at the end of where you turn into our neighborhood.
Really?
And it was terrible. I had a friend that had to go the whole way back home, and it was crazy.
Oh, no.
So I'm really excited to be able to have Rachel so close.
Yeah.
No traffic is going to be getting in her way.
No.
How did was it cold as you drove?
It was 17 degrees outside, but it was just as cold in my car, so I just rolled that window down, and I met this person at the stop sign across from me, and I basically just waved at him. I was like, hey dude, just take a picture, it'll last longer. I had to get here, Tanner.
I mean, yes you did. I love it.
And Tanner, we're having a lot of questions on where people can purchase this beautiful pillow.
Okay, guys, Courtney was able to hand sew this amazing pillow. We're going to be honest with you. I mean, You can machine sew this. It's super awesome. It's really easy if you are a seamstress or anything like that. I am not one, so we have one that is already able to be used on today's project. But if you do love this project, get you some fabric. Courtney, where did we pick up this amazing fabric? It looks so professional. Hobby Lobby is going to be your hookup for this amazing pattern.
She put a little trim on it.
We got some trim going. We got ruffled. I mean, we can just do a lot. And then on the back, she was able to do this right here. Now, Courtney, do we have a tutorial for making pillows like this?
Yes, it's called an envelope.
So this is called an envelope pillow or an envelope pillow, and you'll be able to see that tutorial at alittlecraftinyourday.com. Or is there a video tutorial that they can find on the channel? We believe there is, but if there's not one, we'll look and maybe add it for you guys in another video. But if that's something you want to know, let us know in the comments. Rachel will take a quick little comment of it and we'll get you guys that if you cannot find it already. But we know for sure there's a tutorial on our A Little Craft in Your Day blog with step outs and written instructions, which is amazing. So we're super excited. Yeah, Rachel, we've already seen some comments. People can hot glue a pillow together. Amen. Hallelujah.
Yes, you can. Me and
Very
Tanner
awesome.
would have done that if Courtney was not here.
Yeah, we would have been able to do that. But again, guys, if you have never been able to pick up a pillow, IKEA, Walmart, Target, any of your favorite places in those different decor sections for, say, Valentine's Day, you can pick those up and apply heat transfer vinyl right to it. So do whichever you prefer, and it's going to be really, really awesome.
We have a ton of videos on how to easy press on pre-stuffed pillows. You don't
We
have to be
love
scared of it. It's really, really easy.
Exactly. It's really easy. It's not confusing. It's not complicated. Now, we're super excited for this right here. This is an awesome cut file that we cannot wait to share it with you for being able to create. So it's going to be really awesome, and we're going to set it up in Cricut Design Space. There's not too much that's going to be too confusing or anything like that in today's project. So it's going to be really, really awesome. Now, I do want to confirm, Rachel, this is not a font?
I actually just asked that. I don't know.
It is a font.
It is a font. Do we have the font name? We will be able to grab you guys that font name real quick. So it's going to be really, really awesome. Chadwick, I also totally feel you. Duct tape is also a variable. If you can sometimes hide the duct tape, that'll be a win. But I totally understand.
I would love to hide the duct tape.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how we're going to do that. Maybe.
Chadwick, I just want to let you know, we are not, well, sometimes. We are not using the body pillow to stuff it anymore. Sweet Becca came along and got us some awesome pillow inserts that we have been using.
A body pillow?
Remember we had that big body pillow that we take the stuffing out and stuff other things with?
I appreciate that.
We still have her. She's still going strong.
Yeah, but this is the envelope pillow. So what you can do is buy those pre-filled inserts, which is really, really awesome. So yay, we're super excited.
Tanner,
Rachel.
this font, I just got it.
We
It's
just
Biscuit.
got Biscuit. I knew it looked familiar.
It is stretched a hair, but this is Biscuit.
So we're gonna be able
We're
to
the
build.
OGs.
We're gonna build this entire project in Cricut Design Space, and then we're gonna be able to cut it out and be able to use our Easy Press today. It is so awesome, and we cannot wait to walk you guys through it. So let's go ahead. Before, do we have any questions?
But I want to read a comment.
Yes.
Miss Christy said,
Hi, Christy.
I joined with the yearly membership the other day,
Welcome.
and I love all the cut files and fonts. I'm really enjoying the course for building a business with my die cutting machine.
Yes,
as well.
guys, if you are not already a year member, be sure to check out our year membership option. Just because you get the most for the least amount of money, we are super excited to be able to share that and give you guys all the inspiration included there. Over 2,000 cut files, over 200 plus fonts, and you're going to save $40 going yearly versus being a monthly member for a year. So the price difference is roughly like $240 at the $19.99 for 12 months versus being a yearly member at $15.99, which you would pay an initial fee of $191.88. So we're giving you a ton of savings and a ton of extra bonuses like those courses that Miss Christy mentioned. But yay, we are super excited. Hello, Ellie and Art. Welcome. We're so excited you're new and you're hanging out with us on this awesome Wednesday. So I'm going to grab my keyboard and we'll be able to share our screen, and we are going to jump into Cricut Design Space. So I hope you guys are super, super excited. So here we guys go. This is what your end project is going to look like. We're working with about a 9.5 by 11 inch project today. So you want to measure your pillow. Me and Rachel also always talk about it. You want to measure twice, cut once. That is super important for today's project. And you are going to want to be on makersgonnalearn.com, and we are going to download 2 different things. So first of all, you have to be a yearly member to access our font library. So this is a awesome library, and then you can search through all the different types of fonts, whether you want a basic font, whether you want to go fancy. I mean, there's so many different types. We have grids, and then the hand lettered ones are awesome. So we're gonna go right up here since we know which font we need. And we're gonna search for Biscuit. And you'll see we have it right here. Rachel mentioned this is one of our practically OG fonts. It's one that we've had around for quite some time, and it's just one that you're really going to want to have downloaded. It gives us a little bit more character and things like that than typical fonts, and we just really like it. So you can see that it's in our basic category. So if you're able to check out our basic catalog, you're going to see we have a lot of different ones, and honestly a lot of these in here, Rachel, are a lot more than just basic, like thick and thin, chalk dust.
Carol said finally had time to browse all of them last night. So many, I didn't even make it through all of them.
Right? I mean, you have so many awesome ones. Pombless Bold is one I use all the time. Greg, I believe, is a newer one. I mean, Albuquerque is so adorable. I would compare Albuquerque to kind of like my favorite Barefoot Joanna font. I love Barefoot Joanna.
It's like a little quirk here on the edges, like it looks like it's imperfect. It's a really neat font to use. We used it for Halloween. It fit perfect.
Yeah, I love all of them. So guys, if you are a yearly member and you don't go over and download them and take full advantage, you definitely want to do that, and it is so good. Now, if you need access to your yearly member commercial license, that's nothing you have to categorize with your state or anything like that. This is just something that you want to hold on to as long as you have your active yearly membership. That's all you need. That just allows us to say, hey, you know, Rachel Langston's a year member and she can use our artwork to sell awesome projects. If we ever find that you're using our artwork like on Etsy or things like that, and you're not a yearly member, that is when you would get things like a cease and desist order or something. So as long as you're a yearly member, you're good. So now we're going to be able to look over at our brand new cut files because we're going to grab this awesome heart.
And
I'm so excited.
Says, what's the best iron-on to use for this project? Can I use glitter iron-on?
Ooh, I would love to see people using glitter iron-on for this awesome project. I would totally use it for the heart. It is so awesome, and you guys, I think that would be a perfect idea. But right here, you guys can see, I believe it was almost a week from tomorrow, we launched these amazing brand new cut files. Almost 8,000 people have already checked out these brand new cut files. So thanks guys for checking those out and all those awesome projects. This is one of them we featured, so we're excited to be able to craft along with you with it. And this one right here, you can see we have this awesome heart, and you'll want to download it. Now it's titled Valentine's 11. I'm sorry, we need to change that probably to like a Valentine's Day heart or something like that. So we'll be able to go ahead and just download it, and it's going to be really awesome. So we're just going to click right here to Cricut Design Space. And now what we're going to do is just click on our text box, and we're going to click font, and we're going to search for Biscuit. And as you can see, if I could learn how to spell real quick, that would be great.
I can't spell biscuit either. It's not just
I was typing like equal signs and all kinds of stuff, so I don't know what's happening. So I'm just going to type out our letters, which is LVE. And I have a little hack for you from yesterday's live stream. So we're going to put L on one line and then VE on the next. So then we're going to take it right here, and it's real small. So we're going to drag it over. If I can click on the right layer. This keyboard sometimes gives me a little trouble.
Amen.
Now we're going to take it and we're just going to scale this up. But look right here what we're doing. So we're scaling this up, and as you guys can see, it looks totally different than what ours to the left looks like. So what we're going to do is, once you've selected a layer, you have 4 buttons to choose from. So you have the lock over in the bottom left, you have the X up at the top left, and then you can rotate it or scale it. So we're going to click that little lock button, and it's actually go unlock the layer. So once you've unlocked the layer, you're going to have over to the right turn green. That means we can stretch it out. So we're just going to stretch this just like so. And you guys can kind of see what size we're making it. And it looks pretty good. So you guys can see we've been able to do that. Now what we're going to do now is a hack that we learned from yesterday's video that we actually tested together. So we're going to click advanced and we're going to click ungroup to lines. So what that does, I love this feature. So cool. This is something that I wish, I mean, it just is going to help streamline the entire process. So you guys are going to love it. So write this down if you have not already. I'm going to leave it highlighted right here. Take a screenshot of it. I don't know. But up here at the top, after you've selected a font, you're going to be able to click advanced, and instead of clicking ungroup or anything like that, we're just go click ungroup to lines. So traditionally we've only been able to click ungroup to letters, and that would mean each letter would be its own layer, but right now we're going to click ungroup to lines. So once you click that, you can see over on the right hand side in the layers panel, each line now has become its own text box. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this L down, and I'm going to have it cover the V and the E. So now I'm going to select both of these, and we're going to click unlock, and we're going to be able to scale this up a little bit more. And this is just going to allow us to work with our letters a bit. And what that does, bringing that L down, is it's going to keep all the letters the same size. So now we can select that L right here. Just drag it up. And then we're going to bring this V and the E down. And you guys can see how awesome this is. So it's going to be really good right here. And now what we're going to do is just bring in our heart shape. So right here, you're going to see we can click view all. And we've already uploaded our heart, so we're just going to click on that right here and click insert image. And it's inserting it pretty large. So what we want to do is just scale this down.
Now guys, take a look at this in Design Space.
Yes, I'm going to zoom in. Let's zoom in on this.
About how hard this is going to be to weed.
Guys,
just take a look, guys.
Take a look. So we talked about it when we first went live. This is the cut file we're working with. Again, if you're going to the site today to make this project along with us, first of all, I want to thank you guys. We've seen quite a few of you sharing the same day that we make a project, you guys making it together. I want to really encourage you guys, whether you want to turn this project into wall art, a Valentine's Day card, a pillow, any of these processes you're going to be able to do on whatever. You could use this little heart as an awesome stencil, so that would be really fun. You can do so many different things with this, and we're really excited. So heat transfer vinyl for us is going to be the easiest to work with something that's complicated. Highly recommend it. Now we did have a question talking about glitter heat transfer vinyl earlier, and I do want to say, Rachel can probably back me up on this, I would probably not want to use glitter heat transfer vinyl.
Foil would be a great
Foil would be a great one.
It'll give you a little bit more oomph to
That's
it
true.
Without the glitter. Maybe
glitter.
If you are stuck on glitter, do it really big.
Yeah, do it a little bit larger.
Do the whole pillow.
Yeah.
Know?
Just because it would be really just trickier to weed. We found that like little cut pieces of glitter, like the ones we're using today, it would kind of come up with you, where traditional heat transfer vinyl, it's going to stay down with it really, really well. So I would retract my statement talking about glitter. If you still want to use some, use black glitter with the letters. I love the bulk rolls of black glitter heat transfer vinyl from Cricut. That is a really awesome one. And you can use our new coupon code MGL2020. So feel free to use that. That is 10% off orders of $50 or more, and that activates 10% off and free shipping, only for things that do not plug in. So that's super cool.
There.
Yeah, we love that.
To say it too.
Foil would be beautiful. Yes, Heather, we love that. So it's super awesome. But now I'm going to go ahead and zoom out. And you guys can see here we have our awesome project. and it looks awesome. So since we have the one already sized perfectly over on the left hand side, do you have any specific questions for this project? Anything we can go over in Design Space? Anything that you guys need, let us know.
I think maybe go over the advanced line thing.
Okay.
sometime.
I love this. I love it. It's a feature that I'm all about. So I'm going to move this over just to give us some space. Okay. So I'm going to type out a sample here. So I'm going to just get a text box and I'm going to click, we're going to talk about Gus is my best, if I can spell best, friend. Okay. So we have this awesome little phrase. And I'm going to drag it over so we can all see it. So let me go over. And then what I'm going to do is size this up. Now, guys, we're talking about being able to turn our awesome fonts into its own layer. So right now, if we take a look, we have 4 different lines. And if you look on the right-hand sidebar, there's only one layer. So all of these words is one text box, and it's really awesome. Now, what you're going to be able to do is under Advanced. So you've selected your awesome text box. You're going to click Advanced. Traditionally, we would click Ungroup to letters, and that would be awesome. We're going to click Ungroup to lines, okay? So if we click Ungroup to lines, just like so, it now turns every single line into its own text box.
This way you can have one text box for your phrase and easily make each line its own thing to be able to size them.
Size it, kern it, do whatever you need to do. Because traditionally when we've been able to work with different phrases and whatnot, it's going to be really, really awesome to be able to customize that exact line, and it's really cool. So that is just a quick little demo on how to do it, why to do it, things like that. We can delete it. We're just going to zoom right back over here and we'll select this and delete it out. So perfect. We have our project. Now, one thing I do want to share with you guys, so I'm going to bring the one I just deleted back, is I totally forgot one final step. So we're going to bring this up right here. We're going to select our V, and then we're going to select our L. So we're selecting all 3 of these letters right here, and we need to go ahead and weld that together. Let me share with you guys why we need to do that. So if we click Make It, you're going to see this is the one we have already welded. It's perfect, right? Look what happens when you do not weld that together.
Beautiful.
It is beautiful. And yes, if you want to save the most amount of material, feel free to do this, honestly. But you need to be able to weld that so it stays exactly how you have it on the mat, or it's going to try to save you the most material. Cricut cannot read your mind, unfortunately. Very sad. So you have to tell it. So if we click cancel, we can go ahead and, select these layers and then click weld and watch what is going to happen. It's going to turn these 2 different layers into one layer. Ta-da! And then you're good to go. So now it's fully set up. We can delete it and we have this one ready right here. So next up, we can go ahead and click Make It. And since we're using glitter heat transfer vinyl, my friends, we are going to go ahead and turn on a mirror. So we're going to mirror mat 1, and then we're going to go ahead and mirror mat 2 as well. So we're going to go back to mat 1. We'll be able to press continue. We're going to connect to our machine.
And Tanner, Miss Patricia.
Hey,
wants to know if
Patricia.
she can download the amazing ebook for Pro Course.
I
2.
love it. Well, guys, you'll be able to download it tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. Eastern. We'll be launching the entire course. If you guys do not know, come back tomorrow for some great information on that. It's super awesome. We have 20 brand new projects that are all advanced, never before seen. They come with the ebook, the resource guide, all the videos to correspond, which are anywhere from 15 to an hour long, which is really awesome. And they're really, really awesome projects. So you guys definitely go have to check that out. Tomorrow, we cannot wait to celebrate the launch of this. It's something we're super excited about. I think the projects are just taking it to the next level, which we're super excited for you guys to try as well. So now we're going to click Everyday Iron On. We're going to give that a little bit more pressure. And then what we're going to do is use our standard grip mat. And we're going to add our heat transfer vinyl to it. So you guys can see this right here. We're going to just take our heat transfer vinyl. I have a very large roll. Now, when you work with heat transfer vinyl, you guys are going to see that you have a really shiny side and kind of a dull side. So these are the two sides. Since we've mirrored this, that means we want to apply our heat transfer vinyl shiny side down onto the mat today. And one thing that I like to say when you're working with glitter, or excuse me, heat transfer vinyl, is that yes, heat transfer vinyl is more expensive, but it comes with built-in transfer tape, which is great. So you're going to actually weed it, and you're going to see that it actually cuts and has that transfer tape built in. So we're just going to take that right here, and we're going to take our scrap piece and put it to the side. You can just roll this back up. We love to get our heat transfer vinyl from Cricut, Caesar, or 651 Vinyl. All the different vinyl retailers are awesome. So now we'll be able to just load this into the machine. And then once we're ready to go, Rachel, will you turn fast mode on for me?
Sure can.
We may not want to do fast mode for the red
we are 100%
layer.
Not.
Okay, but for this layer, we will use it for this one. Becca also doesn't approve of fast mode, which... Do you like fast mode? Becca's never used fast mode. You've worked here 2 months?
No. No. It's because of me.
Rachel has... Do not, guys.
In all fairness, I don't cut a lot of things that are small. I mean, big. So if I were going to be cutting something large like the LEDs, I would use fast mode.
Well, I love fast
Handle
mode.
large things like this.
I will use fast mode every single day just because I love it. And it's really awesome. So I use it on everything.
Fast mode on the LEDs.
Oh,
I will.
Becca.
I will.
Becca,
I will.
no.
And it's going to cut amazing.
I hope it does.
It will. It really will.
Are you kidding me? I'm eating a cookie.
You eat. Guys, Mary...
I'm feeling-
Listen, guys, Marianne brought us some amazing cookies. She didn't bring us just one kind of cookie. She brought us multiple kinds of cookies.
Thank goodness.
God love her. Straight from Nashville.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well,
These
you
are
were
so
good,
sweet.
good.
Y'all were
We were not
good.
expecting
Oh,
that. We are so excited.
You guys
They're
are
so
great.
sweet.
Make my 1:30 hour here.
I can't believe we found a viewer that's like local. It's
I'm like-
crazy.
I love it.
You know what I am? I'm 2.5 miles from
2.5 miles from us. That's so
You
funny.
guys told me that. No.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, Marianne, how did you find Maker's Gonna Learn?
I was looking up a video on how to do something or trying to find some assistance.
Okay.
And so I went to YouTube
Love it.
and Maker's Gonna Learn popped up.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, this is kind of interesting. I like the name.
Ooh.
Caught my eye and thought, okay. So I watched it and I was like, oh my gosh, I can do this.
Aw.
I was thinking, this is simple, the way y'all explained
Yeah.
it and everything. So then I started following you and realized that I could join a year subscription
Aw.
and get access to all these awesome fonts. And I was like, I'm down.
Oh, you're the best.
I went-
And then you found out we're your neighbor.
Right, and the way I found that out was Rachel and you were talking, and she was talking about Buffalo Trail Road.
Yep. Uh-huh.
And I'm thinking, there can't be more than one Buffalo Trail
Oh,
Road in the
no,
United States.
no.
I mean, seriously. So I think I made a comment.
Yeah.
Are y'all from like Tennessee or East Tennessee? And right away Rachel was like, yes, we are. And I was like, oh my gosh. And that's
That
what
is so
started
funny.
right there.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I think Becca was the one to point out that your husband is a pediatrician.
He
And I was like,
is.
oh my
And you could have
gosh.
said that was
He was my
He was your-
pediatrician.
Yeah, he was your pediatrician. And then I told my husband that. And I said, you are not going to believe this, but you know the videos that followed. Well, that young man
Was your
one of your
patient.
patients. He went, oh man, I'm old. Oh man, I'm old. And I'm like, you're old. I'm old.
so
I could be the kid's mom.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. Such
So
a
it
small
was great.
world.
Yeah.
So,
We do live in a small town. So
It's a-
let's be real.
Yeah.
Although it is growing, there's much more industry coming.
that's true.
That's
That's
very
true.
true.
It's amazing. So.
We love it. But yes. Okay. So we
The fast.
are using
Yeah, let's
fast
do it.
mode.
Oh,
We are
I love it.
using.
There's somebody on your Facebook page that wants to know about.
I
modeling.
love
Yeah.
fast mode.
Oh,
I will.
this will be
I'm
good.
really excited. Now this heat transfer vinyl, I just want it before we go. It feels a little different. Do we have any?
No, don't even.
No. Okay. So just to let you all know, this is not Caesar Easy Weed. This is
Cricut.
Cricut, and this is their new
Courtney
formula.
just opened the roll yesterday.
Brand new
Okay,
roll,
four.
fresh.
That's fresh.
So we're going to be able to now press the flashing Cricut button. This setting is more pressure on your everyday iron-on. So here we go.
And fast.
More pressure and fast mode. It's going to be great.
just
I
glad
know
we
in the
have more
Lord's
women's
name.
faces.
Oh, let's see.
We're going to turn on our easy press. I don't even have to worry about it.
I'm worried.
We're
worried.
going to use a nice little temperature. I'm going to grab my Cricut printable guide, which if you're a Cricut or a Maker's Gonna Learn member, you have the awesome easy press temperature charts in here. Quick references to know for your favorite settings. We're just going to use 100% cotton. So we're using every day. We're going to preheat it to 315.
I love that vibe.
I love it. Isn't it great? Now it's
really
expensive. To be able to bind it, but
Yeah, I've never
the
done
digital
that.
version's really good.
Yeah, I
The
just have
UPS
paper and-
The UPS store did it for me, and I did not ask them the price.
Mistake.
I love the UPS store. We're best
I
friends.
love that.
We they're great, but it was a little more expensive than I expected. But it's totally fine.
Yeah.
But it's been. I mean,
Mine is not binded.
ours has held
I
up
just
for
keep
well
a
over a
little
year.
big Clip on it, and
Yeah.
I just flip through it and look.
Some people put all our different printable guides in a binder, and someone put it's their
Yeah.
Cricut Bible,
Yeah.
and people that do that really just crack me up. I love it.
Yeah. It's
going
whopping
great.
13% done.
We're 13% in. It's cutting beautiful.
This
Just
is not fast mode, right?
this is
Yes,
fast mode.
this is
This is
fast
fast mode.
mode.
Rachel, how many friends do we have crafting with us today?
156.
I love it. Well, hello everyone. Happy Wednesday. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Wednesday here. Just go clean up a little.
And Tanner, correct me if I'm wrong. We have a viewer who is never able to find fast mode. It's after you load in your mat.
It is
it'll
step
pop up.
3. Whether you have an Explorer Air 2 or a Cricut Maker, there is an Explorer that does not offer fast mode. So you may have that one, but anything, I know Explorer Air 2 and the Cricut Maker both have it. So you have to select your material, you have to load your mat, and on Cricut Design Space, it will give you step 3. That is where you turn on fast mode. The mat has to be loaded into the machine. That is a big question people ask, and it's very hard to show that, especially with like switching screens back and forth, just because it's such an unnecessary step to show because we already loaded it. So that's why you don't see it too much here on our show. Yes, Miss Crystal Williams, let us know what your question is. Let us know. We have Tom on this episode, so please let us know what that question may be. And those little wooden blocks, they were 3/4 inch little cubes that you could find in the wood area of
I
Hobby
think it was
Lobby.
Woodpile brand. It
Yeah.
came in a little bag, I think maybe
Yeah.
15 in a little bag.
For
Sounds about
sure.
right.
So we're gonna go ahead, and in today's video, I'm actually gonna share with you guys how to be able to put both layers down at once and press it all at once, because sometimes we recommend doing two totally different presses. I'm gonna kind of share with you guys my favorite tips to do it all at once to save you time and have the best crafting success, honestly.
Tanner, where'd we get the pillow?
Courtney was able to sew it for me. I'm so honored. She's adorable.
She whipped them babies out.
Yeah,
too.
they're really great. This is called an envelope style pillow. So what that means is on the back, you can put your pillow insert in at whatever size you want. Go to Joann's, Walmart, Hobby Lobby, pick out some pillow inserts. She picked up the fabric at Hobby Lobby, so that's really awesome as well. And you're gonna have just a lot of fun making these if that is something you like to do. If not, feel free to grab a pillow that's already made, decorated, and everything for $10, $15, $20. TJ Maxx, anywhere like that, you'll have it. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. So it's cutting away. We're at 50%.
How's it looking, Tanner?
I think it looks really good.
Do you?
I mean, we use more pressure. We've got fast mode going. I mean, I think, Becca, would you like to come look at how well it's cutting? Because I think you're going to be impressed.
I really hear a little bit of attitude.
No.
I'm hearing it.
I told
No.
you that I hope there was success.
I know, and I truly know that you believe that deep down in your heart. I think it's doing pretty well. Critique it.
Critique it back up.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
Speechless. Here we go.
But I only think, look, you can see where it's kind of peeling up there.
So I don't really, I
But I don't
honestly
know if it would
don't
do.
like
know if it would do that like regular
I know,
mode because I didn't
yeah.
see it. I'm not sure.
Me either.
We'll see.
This is gonna be a good one. Either way, we're all learning, and not only learning, but learning together. We love it.
Or insane.
Miss Crystal, yes, please email hi@makersgonnalearn.com and we'll make sure your password is correct. If you need to reset that, if you got a new phone or anything new, we'll make sure to do that sometimes to help prevent fraud and help prevent people like sharing accounts. IP address sometimes just automatically get like shut down. So we'll be able to handle you, and as long as you're in good standing with your account, we will get you guys taken care of. And if you posted your first question at 1:57 and then again at 2:02, remember guys, here in the chat is not the best way to get your one-on-one customer service. We have a great team that handles the email, so they'll be able to take care of you and all of your customer service needs. So hello, Janice from Florida. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're so excited. We're cutting out. Is it really cold in Florida?
Florida's cold. My friend down in Florida said that their high yesterday, or was it 38 degrees last
38.
Oh
that
my.
is
That's
Florida
cold for
must be
Florida.
froze.
Yeah.
Their like freezing temperature has to be a lot higher than ours.
Yeah, yeah.
They start freaking out at like 40.
know.
So we're super excited.
Yeah,
But yes,
that
Miss
is
Crystal, we do want to take care of you, so please reach out and we'll get you squared away.
We'll
I'm
get
sure
you
your
back in
account's
there, girl.
great. So yay! We're now at 78%. I
How's
cannot
it
wait.
looking, Tanner?
It's looking great. I cannot wait to share with you guys how to weed this, because honestly, you're going to be blown away at how easy it is to weed. Like, you're not going to believe it. So we're going to be excited. So it's freezing in North Carolina. Tammy, stay warm, bundle up, get you some coffee, something warm.
Becca said she was less cold this morning than yesterday. And yesterday morning it was 30 something, and this
And today
morning
it's
it was
17.
And she's like, "Oh, I'm much better today."
No.
Well, no, you have different shoes on too.
No. But she's wearing boots today, yeah.
They say that they say your body heat is from your feet and your head, right?
Yeah.
I think that's what I've heard.
Yeah. Linda says we are for a reason. I know.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
It's a myth.
And nothing.
What's wrong?
Us and Anna, so.
It's not a myth.
Oh.
I know I feel better when I have sockies on and a boggin.
I love
okay? That's all I know.
Okay, so we're almost there, guys. We have 9% more until it's gonna be all cut out, so we're super excited.
This hasn't taken as long as I thought to cut.
No, this is not a long process at all. Again, we are using 320 for our temperature for today's project. We've already weeded out our first mat. If you're just tuning in with us, you can rewind to learn some awesome Design Space tips on how we set this project up in Cricut Design Space. And we're just cutting away.
Now the only thing that I question about the pillow is that maybe the pillowcase, since it's enveloped, it might get in the way from heating. So just you guys at home,
You
it
wanna
might
be
a good
careful.
idea to put your smaller Easy Press mat inside the pillow, so that your Easy Press isn't getting messed
Yeah,
up
it does
on the bottom.
overlap a little bit, but surely it
Just
won't
if
be.
you are a little bit,
Yeah, if you want to make sure you're really precise, there is a little bit more texture, but I think with the right amount of pressure, it'll be okay. And what I love is you're going to see us check for bubbles and kind of see once you have the bubbles, that means it's giving you like the best performance. So,
Tanner,
Hey, Rachel.
Loretta said it's
Hey,
so
Loretta.
cold in Miami that the iguanas are falling out of the trees.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
I bet it's true. Yeah. That has
oh
to be one.
Those poor
no.
iguanas.
Bless
I
the
know.
iguanas.
Yes. What is it down in
Okay.
Miami, I wonder, temperature-wise?
Yeah, let us know what
Okay.
temperature it is, Loretta.
So we've been able to cut this through. Rachel, give us yes,
your head was
yes.
in it
I know.
for some time.
So we're gonna cut off this excess right here. I'm gonna make sure I don't cut into it. Okay. And then guys, here's how we're gonna weed this bad boy. We're gonna grab our pen tool. It's gonna do one step for us. So we're gonna take it over here in this left-hand corner.
Now go slow, Mr. Fast Mo.
No, this is gonna be great. We're gonna be able to just weed it away right here. So we're gonna pick it up.
Lori, it is a good hot chocolate kind of day.
And as you can see, we're just going to weed with it. You can use your weeding tool to get into some of these more intricate areas, but overall there's no middle pieces. So all these pieces are, you just kind of peel with it,
So
just like so.
in a perfect world, you wouldn't need to weed it. But if you weed it a little bit fast, some pieces might tear off and
Right.
then make you have to
And
go
it
through
always
it.
depends on what angle you go in at as well. So we're just gonna go real slow here. You guys can see that. So as you can see, we've already, we've already got a decently chunk done. And again, guys, this is a brand new cut file for Makers Gonna Learn. So if you've never seen this came out just last week, and it's really awesome. And Becca, I didn't hear any response on how fast mode did.
Cut you off, Tanner.
Oh, tell us more about your initial reaction with fast mode and this beautiful, intricate project.
Well, I honestly think that it's not horrible for this specific project.
Good answer.
I am still on the fence, and we'll have to do some testing, which
Now, honestly, I would not recommend this
cardstock.
for cardstock.
Right.
I would not recommend this.
Vellum, no.
Okay.
Vinyl? Sure.
Yeah.
Like, not glitter vinyl.
I wonder,
Right.
because this is a relatively new blade, I wonder how it would be with a duller blade on fast mode. Like, if
No,
it
that's
kind of
that's where
dry.
you start getting,
Yeah.
that's where you're going to start getting some of those more issues.
But I'm a believer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fun. And, one thing that I do not prefer about fast mode is that you're going to get a lot more noise. So for us with a live stream, we kind of look at the difference of, do we want to go quiet and slower or faster and louder?
But honestly, like, this took quite a bit of time to cut out. So
Yep.
had we not used fast mode,
We could still be
We'd
cutting.
still be cutting.
Okay.
So yeah, fun little experiment. We love testing things live for you guys. There's not many other channels that do probably as many odd comparisons right off the cuff here on YouTube. So we like being that fun little channel that's go kind of test things that you all may not want to at home.
And Tanner, Miss Ashley wants to
Hi,
know,
Miss Ashley. How are you?
do you suggest using less pressure for the turtle mandala?
Honey, the mandalas were not something I wanted.
Oh, wow.
I'll just be
Okay.
real.
Tanner,
I've weeded a mandala,
yes, you have.
and I live to tell the tale.
And I just want to say, if I was looking, I don't remember what time, maybe it was early this morning, on my phone, I saw in the Facebook group this awesome lady. Her very first project that she ever created with her Cricut
God love her.
was that gigantic peacock mandala.
Yes.
And
Yes.
she put it all over her her Cricut. had it on her
Unbelievable.
laptop. I was literally blown away. I'm like, how can you start out and this is your first project? and you knock it out?
Exactly.
Setting her,
I mean, she's setting herself up for success.
Amen.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Amen.
makes all these other projects look like nothing.
Amazing.
So anyway, I would do. It's hard to say less pressure, more pressure at default.
Depends on your blade.
Try default
Yeah.
and see how it does. Now, there were someone that posted like a little fail and asking for some tips and tricks. We've been able to cut mandalas live here when they first launched, and they were, really, they cut fine. The problem was more so just weeding it. Now, if you've not been able to watch Rachel's amazing video on reverse weeding, take some time this week and watch that, because that is honestly go make it or break it for your mandala, in my opinion. I'm not a big fan of the look of mandalas. I think if I was trying to teach myself patience, that would be the first thing I would do. We've got.
She said she loves it and it's relaxing.
Yeah,
It took her
weeding.
5 hours to weed, she said.
Wow, that is insane.
That's a lot of relaxation.
Now, Becca's brother apparently wants to become a professional weeder. He loves it, and
Good. Can we hire him part-time to
I know.
to weed?
He can weed mandalas and make us some videos. But guys, do you see what we're saying? Once you peel it up, there was no weeding intricate middles or anything like that. And you just go in at different angles and you're able to just peel this up. So this is really, really awesome.
That turned out beautifully.
I love it. This is a really fun one just because it's easy. Now, what I would do if I was going to cut this with paper, I would actually design this to cut like on the cardstock, and then instead of using the middle pieces, you would use it and put a piece of cardstock behind it.
Yeah.
So this would actually be part of like the actual base card or something like that. But look at this. We
That turned out
love
really
it.
And it looks like it's so much more difficult to weed.
Oh
And
yeah.
I think that's good.
This is
It
gonna
makes
give
it
you
look
brownie
fancier.
points with all your family.
Brownie.
They're gonna think you're a professional, like literally a professional Cricut user, which we're all about, giving that, professional results with a little less time. So now I'm purposefully going through and cutting off the excess because you guys are gonna be blown away with some of our tips. Now, if you're brand new here, if you're brand new with your machine, let us know in the comments. We wanna welcome you to the channel and make sure we answer all of your questions. So I'm gonna zoom the camera out right here, just like so. And now what we're going to do is we're gonna preheat our fabric. So I'm just gonna go around here and we're gonna preheat the fabric.
A lot of people comment on how much they love the fabric too. And
I
Courtney
do.
did really choose a great fabric.
Hobby Lobby.
People said it looks like a t-shirt, and it's a really cool fabric. I'm loving it.
Yeah, so it's now that we've got all the wrinkles out, there's no moisture, there's nothing on the fabric. We're going to place our letters. Again, if you're just tuning in, this is the biscuit font. Now, one thing I want to point out is it looks a little bit smaller here versus our finish. So I'm gonna bring the finished in. What happens is that all of this becomes fluffed. So this will actually look a lot larger than when you look at it like right now without any stuffing or anything like that. So be careful when you're measuring. You know, we did not do the full. We did, you know, right about here. So let me just share with you guys our dimensions in case you all want to make your own or anything like that. So this is a 16 by 15, or 15 or 16 by 16 pillow, and we only made this about 10 inches wide by about 11 and a half inches. So that's what we decided to do for a 16 by 16 pillow.
You always have to think about things like that. Like with a mug, you don't want to make
Exactly.
your vinyl too big to where it starts distorting if it, you know, goes around the mug too much. Same
Right.
thing with a pillow.
Right. So now I've been able to lay down the heart and our LOVE, and what you are going to see here is that the plastics are not touching. They are touching right here, but the L plastic is on top of this one. So all of the heat transfer vinyl is touching our pillow, and there's none touching each other. That is the number one tip I have if you're going to put two different colors down at the same time. So now you're going to want to take your Easy Press, and you're going to want to go for 30 seconds. I'm going to just switch this and then only do it for like 15. Ta-da! And there we go. There we go, finally. So I'm going to do it for like 10 seconds since
Teresa,
I've
you
already had it on here.
absolutely could make this on a already made pillow.
Yes, we have mentioned that a few times. You are more than welcome to use an already made pillow you picked up that is like Valentine's Day inspired or anything like that at any of the craft stores. It is so awesome.
It'd be really fun to get the what are they called? The canvas pillowcases and dip dye them for
Aw, that's
Valentine's,
fun.
and then iron on them. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, that would be really cool. So there's so many different ideas, whether you want to sew one. And guys, can you see any of the bubble action over here on the L? Any, since it's so far away?
It's too far away.
Okay, we'll bring it in
Is there
closer.
bubble action?
There's bubble action happening.
Okay.
So we're super excited. And we're just going right along with our project. And again, guys, we have the Easy Press mat on here, which is go help give you great results. It's go send that heat right back up to your project. Highly recommend. And yes, Courtney has a great envelope pillow tutorial if you guys want to see that. It's going to be a lot of fun. And it is not too much harder to iron on a already stuffed pillow. We do it quite often, and it gives us just a larger selection of pillows to choose from. So we're just heating this away, and it's super awesome. Yay! I watched Rachel make the tumblers, and it gave me lots of ideas. Woohoo!
So happy to help.
Yay!
So happy. I love making videos like that. That tumbler was a good one too.
Yes. But yes, guys, if you've not already joined Makers Gonna Learn, we have new fonts dropping tomorrow. So be sure to come back and check out the brand new fonts.
And what else is dropping?
We have the new Pro 2 course.
I love
We're
that.
so excited. We have the brand new Pro 2 course, which we cannot wait to share with you guys tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. Eastern.
Look at the bubbles.
So these are the bubbles that we talk about so highly here. And that means that the heat has actually activated. It's been able to transfer, and
Means
you're
you
able
did
to
your
peel
job.
this. Yep. Look at this. Wow. Amazing, amazing. And then look over here. We have our heart.
Get in the shot a little more for that heart.
Yes,
Let's
I'm
see
going to
it.
zoom in.
Yes.
Look at the heart. So now we're going to be able to peel this up. Just like so. And we're going to let that cool just a little bit. Make sure everything's good. Some of these tinier pieces are a little bit more fragile, if you will, to be heat activated. Ta-da! And if you see some of them not sticking, you can go back and hit that as well. You may not want to hit it for a full 30 seconds or anything. We're going to do about 10. Yes, we cannot wait until tomorrow. So now we're going to let that cool. And some of these tinier pieces, again, it's just a little bit smaller, so they're going to peel up a lot easier.
I was
So you
almost
do
thinking
want to
it
be
might
careful.
need a hotter peel. And
Maybe.
the only reason I thought that was because it seems to like adhere. I don't know. The
Yeah.
seams are just so tiny
it's a mix. I'm gonna definitely, the hotter peel is not letting it, so we're gonna let it dry, or
Dry. It's got dry.
I say dry a lot when I'm talking about heat transfer vinyl, but it's just so hot. We're gonna let it cool.
Tanner, we're so used to using the baby.
I know, our
Should've
little,
used our baby.
maybe, we
It'd
love,
taken quite a while.
it would.
Just bought the baby.
Yay, you'll love your mini Easy
The
Press.
baby's, it's going up there to my favorite.
For sure, you're gonna love it.
Tanner, Anna doesn't own an Easy Press. What size would you recommend she get?
I highly recommend, if you're getting your first Easy Press, you need to grab a 9x9, just because you can do everything with it, and then you can decide whether you want to go larger. Now, Becca, you have one, correct? And
I
you
have
went
the
the large.
mini.
But your first one,
Was
did
the
you?
big- Yeah.
Is there a reason you went with the largest from right out of the gate?
Yes, because I intended to just use them for shirts mainly, and I knew that the designs that I would be using on the shirts would be larger, so I would only
Right.
have to get, especially like my kid shirts. I don't
Sure.
Want to
I bought the big one first.
Sure. So yeah, you
I did
can.
too.
You can go whichever. I love the 9x9 just because it's so like readily available to go anywhere
It's
and do
definitely-
all the projects.
I feel like a lot more. It's easier to hold and to move than the big one. The
For
big one's
sure. Like the big one's a
Put it on,
big.
move it on. You can't
Yeah.
really Move it around.
It's a big one.
the tiny.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we love this.
We love our mini Easy Press just because it's so, I don't know, it's just always available, and it just does so well on wood, and we use it so much on
I was
wood.
throwing shade. I did not want the baby Easy Press. I thought it was a little bit ridiculous for how much you paid for it.
Right,
but
it is
now
like
I'm
$79. So it is quite a bit.
Loving.
Yeah. It's a little bit more expensive than you would think. But okay, there we go. I fixed it. Got it all good. You can see the color difference. This right here was not hit, and then this right here was hit second. Don't know if y'all can tell that, but it's a little bit darker. But as it dries, you're all good. So look right here, guys. You're able to make your awesome pillow, 2 different colors. You're able to do a complicated weed project. You're gonna be able to stuff your pillow, and ta-da! You have so many awesome ones, and it's gonna be a lot of fun, whether you are a seamstress, sewist that wants to make their own pillow and then add heat transfer vinyl, or you just want to take an existing pillow and make something really, really awesome. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So definitely, guys, be sure to check this pillow out if you have not been able to check out our font biscuit, and then download this brand new heart that we launched last Thursday. It is so awesome. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with us, making this awesome project, and we cannot wait to see what you guys do with it. And please, guys, come back tomorrow. We have so many exciting things to share with you. We're gonna go over our entire Pro 2 course, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So I'll see you back here at 1:30 p.m. Eastern, and have a fantastic Wednesday. Bye, friends.